All right, let's talk about Kevin Durant and Chris Paul ganging up on Russell Westbrook to show him love. Man, oh, I needed to see this one. The last time I saw Chris Paul was actually with Russell Westbrook, as we were all in attendance at Chris Paul's brother's 40th birthday party, which was player. Let me just say that. It was fresh. Everybody was dressed like they were at the country club going golfing, and it was a fun time. I had a little dance off for Westbrook for like 4 seconds. We was going to see who could see walk the hardest, but my hip and my knee, the way that they work together right now, they ain't on the same page. They actually crippin' in blood. And so it was fun, man. We had a great time. But I want to bring up these comments because too many times, even myself, we get guilty of talking about the negative, right? It's a negative-based society. When you're driving around, the cop doesn't pull you over and say, hey, you know what? That was an amazing stop at that light. And then after that, that gradual speed increase. Oh, you know what? Here's $50 for you to spend civically today. Like, nah, you only get, and you get pulled over. What's up, officer 10 and 2? He's like, license and registration. Here's your ticket, right? They only care about you, it seems like, when it's something bad and negative. That's why I like this story right now. Let's talk about what Kevin Durant said first and then Chris Paul. Kevin Durant said, quote, when he's retired, people going to really tell the truth about how they feel about his game. Right now, it's a fun thing to do is to make a joke out of Russ. Then Chris Paul chimed in. I feel like the only people who do that too is the people that don't know basketball. Preach, brothers, preach. Let's talk about why. Man, people really run with that, especially on Russell Westbrook, who is balling this series. People already said he won them the only game that they won in this Clippers series against the Phoenix Suns, which was game 1, right? Even though he didn't lead in the stat column because that was Kawhi Leonard going out there dropping 38, it was Russell Westbrook setting the tone and also setting the resilience of this team for that game, making sure that this team knew we're going to fight all the way through. All of those defensive plays, hey, the block on Devin Booker at the end, just showing that spirit of how we're going to have to play if we're going to beat this team. And that's contagious. So give Russell Westbrook his flowers for this series. Now, what they're trying to say is let's give him some love globally and for his entire game, his entire career. Why do fans clown athletes, especially when it's someone who's a future Hall of Famer who you could never discredit in terms of his work ethic? He comes in and punches the clock, brings the lunch pail every single day, right? So you can't question that, which is typically why fans get the most mad. Oh, he's not even trying, right? I'm hearing about Kawhi right now. He's not punching the clock. But Westbrook has always punched the clock. So it's not that. Why do fans clown athletes, especially the great ones, a future Hall of Famer who works so hard? Is it simply because he doesn't have a championship? Really? Like, is it that lazy? Is that simple? No. I mean, I don't hear the jokes like that for Barry Sanders, right? I mean, I could go to lesser players, even though they were beasts. Megatron, let's stay in Detroit, right? You don't hear that about him. J.J. Watt doesn't get clowned in my sport in terms of, oh, he didn't win it all, but. You know, like I can keep going and going and going. Allen Iverson doesn't get clowned like that in basketball. He never won a championship, right? So what it is, not the championship. See, y'all running out of excuses. You're running out of reasons to clown Russell Westbrook. Oh, I hear y'all. See, that's why we got to do this show together. Please sign up for the memberships so y'all can get up here and we can really chop this up. Is it because he did it to himself? All the times where he, the memes, Westbrook got memes. Please, Nito, please, right? He got that one, clowning the whole cupcake stuff, whatever his contributions were, etc. We get it. But I think there's an inbounds to clowning athletes and there's an out of bounds clowning athletes. I think the momentum, the locomotive of how y'all still talk about Westbrook the way y'all talk about Westbrook, I think that's out of bounds. The whole Westbrook and Skip Bayless, that's stupid. Like, that's so weak. I'm mad that they even get ratings off of that. I'm mad that people even supported that to the point where Skip said, this works, therefore I'm going to keep doing it. I wish that everybody's TVs would just cut off as soon as you start doing that. That's stupid. That's corny and that's whack. But it works, so I get it. but it's out of bounds to me. What's in bounds? Talking about their game. What's in bounds? Having jokes about their game. What's not in bounds? The fact that it goes to the point where now all you see are the negatives. All you want to talk about are the negatives. Now, Westbrook still has his struggles shooting just to be nice. That dude he be hitting the side of the backboard sometimes. Like he airballed in the game. He balling out of control. He got 30-some points. Airball. Like, I get that. Like, that's all in bounds. But why? Where does it come from with the fans? Like, what is your vested interest? You're paying your hard-earned money. You're there. You love it. You're supporting it. And you're clowning it. It's kind of interesting right there. I think that fans' jealousy wrecks the game. And I've seen it. Like that whole, boo, like the guy, fuck you, you suck, Westbrook. Like, he's trying to get noticed. All he really wants is Westbrook to take notice of him or catch him after the game and give him a picture, a selfie. That will make his day. But just the fans' jealousy as a whole wrecks the game. But I think fans and their envy fuels the game. What do I mean? I've always had this deep respect for fans. And it's really in this one column, especially when I see a guy with another grown man's jersey on, with another grown man's name on the back, and he is wearing it with pride and representing and got the whole damn mannequin matching outfit to go with it and walking around with the dude's shoes on, colors on, and name on his back with his girlfriend right there who he just got with and going to the game to go cheer that dude on or dog curse him if he misses a few shots. See how crazy this is? See how Jekyll and Hyde this is? But the point is, I really think the jealousy hurts the game and the envy fuels the game. So I'm wondering where you fans come down on it. Why y'all so damn mad at athletes? I know you're a fan and you're a fanatic, but sometimes it's just not fun and it doesn't make sense.